Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We are up to 0% APR and interest free. So some quick notes. Many credit card companies throw around those words, 0% APR, interest free. They're trying to lure you in to get your business. APR stands for the annual percentage rate. And usually that 0% APR is an introductory rate. And after that trial period ends, your rate can skyrocket or increase dramatically. Interest-free is usually a synonym. Synonym. Get my white out. For 0%. Okay, so they're pretty much the same thing. This is also an introductory rate. Companies don't just attach these to credit cards. They can use them with cars, and you'll see that often in advertisement, financing a house or a home, or anything that you can finance. So if you are going to make a purchase and you need to pay with a credit card, it's important to pay off the debt during that pay period so that you don't accrue any interest. So furniture, like when I bought my dining room table, it was 0% APR for 6 months. So that meant I had 6 months to pay off this table without paying any interest. So that can be a good thing, but you have to pay it off during that time. If you do not only do they charge you interest in general, they charge you on the interest all the way back to the beginning of your loan. So they really nail you. So 0% can be good, but you must pay it off in that specific time period. So roughly a quarter of credit cards offer a 0% APR for some time period, which makes the perfect trap for most Americans. In order to qualify for that 0% APR, though, you have to have a good credit score. So usually above 700. So you want to be careful with incentives tied to an interest-free card. Many people want to spend. Many people are going to want you to spend a certain limit before you're able to receive your reward. So a good use for an APR card is to transfer balances, high existing credit cards, to be able to pay off that balance without having that worry of the added interest. So if your credit card gets a little bit out of control, and you feel like you're not making quick enough headway with paying it off, you can transfer it to a credit card that perhaps has a 0% APR, and you'll have a certain amount of time, again, to pay off that now credit without accruing any more interest. Mostly, though, customers tend to spend more because of that lure of that 0%. They're like, woohoo, great. So yes, it can be great, but it can also come back and bite you in the tuchus. All of these credit cards should be avoided unless you have a large enough debt to transfer and pay it off. The big thing, can't say it enough, is to pay it off. Okay, so those are your notes. And now you're just going to answer some independent practice. So there's 4 questions. 2 on this side, 2 on this side. And you're going to explore the different credit ratings and how that works with your APR. So when you go to bankrate.com, just like yesterday, you're still going to go to credit cards, and it's going to open you up to that. I don't know why it opens you up to the weird page, but click up at the top there where it says credit cards and bring you back to the main page. And this is where you want to be. So there are some things here, specific goals in mind, which is what we are looking at. But I want you to click the select more categories. And this is where you're going to play over here. You've got excellent credit, you've got good, fair, bad, and no credit history. So those questions in there talk about different things. Your average credit is really fair to good, somewhere in there. So you can mess around with both of those and see which one or is better or similar, or how similar they are. So this is where you will be messing around with your independent questions. So I'm going to give you 2 days to do this because I really want you to just take your time and mess around in there. This should be all new to most of you. And I want you to understand the differences. It is very important. Credit is one of those things that as a young person you can get into a lot of trouble with very quickly. And so we don't want you to ruin your credit scores. We want you to be able to have a good credit score so that you can eventually purchase a house or a car or whatever you're looking to do. Alrighty, have fun. Have a good day.